namang maging si National Youth Commission Undersecretary Aiza Seguerra sa sunod-sunod na pagkamatay ng mga menor de edad bunsod ng pinaigting na war on drugs sa Pilipinas. Inilatag din niya ang plano ng pamahalaan para mabigyang kapangyarihan ang mga kabataan sa katatapos na International Youth Ministers Meeting. Mula Moscow, may balitang global si Niel Tero.
Ding ding bam 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 crazy.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Participation in this meeting today is an affirmation of the commitment of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte and of the Philippine government to enable our Filipino youth to fulfill their role in nation building as well as to ensure the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Pinalakpakan at pinuri si National Youth Commission of the Philippines Undersecretary Aiza Seguerra sa kanyang speech at personal na binati ng mga kinatawan ng United Nations mula sa 78 bansa.
103.3 million in 2016. As such, we at the National Youth Commission are committed to prioritize their multifarious concerns in our National Development Plan, whose overarching objective is to eradicate poverty. Recently, we formulated the Philippine Youth Development Plan, or called PYDP, for 2017-2022, that serves as the blueprint and implementation tool of the Youth in Nation Building Act of 1995. The PYDP serves as a guiding
Inamin ni Seguerra na babahala siya sa usapin tungkol sa war on drugs at pagkamatay ng mga minor de edad.
Agencies and other institutions in pursuit of youth economic and social productivity. It defines the duties, obligations, and accountabilities of the national and local government to address the economic, social, cultural, civil, and political rights of the youth. The priority spheres of the plan include health, education, economic empowerment, social inclusion and equity, peace building and security, governance, active citizenship, environment, and global mobility. In formulating the plan, we made
Problema rin daw sa Pilipinas ang pagtaas ng bilang ng maagang pagbubuntis at radikalismo. Kaya naman, prioridad ng National Youth Commission na maitaguyod ang kapakanan ng mga kabataan sa larangan ng kalusugan, edukasyon, economic empowerment at active citizenship. Mas palalakasin ang Sangguniang Kabataan o SK.
Goals, targets, strategies, policies, and relevant programs for the youth. At the regional level, we anchored the Philippine Youth Development Plan and the ASEAN Work Plan on Youth 2016-2020, which identifies 5 priorities: youth entrepreneurship, youth employability, people-to-people exchange programs, volunteerism opportunities and leadership programs, and youth competencies and resilience. Ultimately, at the global level, the 9 centers of the Philippine Youth Development Plan are also consistent with the provisions of the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights of the United Nations, specifically on the following areas: on health, attaining the highest standard of physical and mental health; education, emphasizing the youth's right to education; standard of living, recognizing the right of the youth and his family to good standard of living, adequate housing to better economic conditions; employment, recognizing the youth's rights to just and favorable conditions of work; child labor, mitigation of child labor and social exploitation cases; and environment protection and improvement, strengthen participation of youth through environmental activities. The PYDP is also aligned with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, in particular SDG 3 on good health and well-being, SDG 4 on quality education, SDG 8 on economic empowerment, SDGs 5, 10, 16 on gender equality, reduced inequalities and peace, justice and strong institutions, for social inclusion and equity as well as security. SDG 11 on youth involvement in governance, and SDGs 12 and 14 on environmental protection, climate change adaptation and mitigation, and disaster risk reduction and management. SDG 17 on partnerships for the goals also serves as a tool to guide us in relation to youth participation, governance, active citizenship, and global mobility programs. The holistic participation of the youth in society is an encompassing goal of the Philippine Youth Development Plan. It seeks to enable, promote, and ensure the youth's active, meaningful, and holistic participation in society in furtherance of their rights and welfare. Through the Philippine Youth Development Plan, the youth will be encouraged to get involved in the formulation of youth policies and in the implementation of youth programs and projects. By initiating and participating in interventions aligned with the 9 centers, the youth will, in effect, help realize the attainment of the SDGs. We are optimistic that if we and the other stakeholders will provide the required support and the proper platforms, if we stay committed to fulfill our respective mandates, the youth will surely become a major player in the realization of the SDGs. At this juncture, allow me to express again our sincere gratitude to the organizers for the valuable assistance and hard work to ensure the success of this meeting. We look forward to hear and learn from the experiences of our fellow ministers. Спасибо. Mabuhay po sa inyo lahat.
Спасибо большое. Позвольте предоставить слово представителю Бразилии, Франциско де Ассис Коста Фильхо, национальный секретарь по делам молодежи. Прошу.
Boa tarde ou boa noite a todos e a todas aqui presentes. Cumprimento todos os países, cerca de 70 aqui.
Hello. You formally made. I'm very nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
You too. Excellent speech. I took a lot of notes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm Saskia, special advisor to the envoy, and we're very pleased to have you last execute for.
Oh, it's okay.
And you will be coming next year as well.
Of course. I learn a lot from you. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, you subscribed. Does it feel good?